Hello everyone. Today we're going to ask how Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales, feels about that portrait of her. Now, Catherine is out of the public eye, so I'm going to do this very respectfully. And when I ask my question, I'm going to caveat that we don't want anything too personal. We don't want any health details in these cards. We just want to know how she feels about that portrait. Have you all seen that portrait, the Tatler portrait? Now, Mr. Northy is a Catherine connoisseur. Can you believe it? Of course he is. And he looked at it and he went, no, that's not her, like, and walked off and shook his head. So we're going to be using the cards to see what Catherine thinks of her portrait. That was on the front of Tatler magazine. I should be putting a picture of it up. I should have put a picture of it up for you guys. So with peace and love, we're going to do this respectfully, and we're going to ask not too many invasive questions. So I am missing Catherine. I must admit, I really am. I miss seeing her on the world stage. I miss seeing her at engagements and seeing her with William and the rest of the family. So she is missed, and we're all very, I know everyone on this channel is very fond of Catherine. I am too. Mr. Northy is more so, but we're going to be as respectful, and we're not going to talk about health because that's the one thing she would like to remain private. So join me for this reading, why don't you? If you're new, please like, subscribe and all that stuff, and everyone else, if you can share my videos about, like, leave me a comment, leave me some blue hearts below for Catherine's healing, leave me a ham's a hand and an evil eye they call it, and it's to protect as well, and we want to protect Catherine's energy. I am going to say a prayer before we begin to bring in some healing for Catherine and for you as well. So before I begin, I'm just going to say this little prayer that we do on the live streams, you know. So we call upon our guides of light, our ancestors that are wise and of the light, to be with us now during this stream. We call upon Archangel Michael to give protection, guidance and clarity, and to cut away anything that no longer serves us. We call upon Archangel Raphael to send us healing, to send us soothing, to send us comfort, and to send us peace. And we call upon Archangel Jophiel to send us lightness, to send us happiness, to send us joy, to send us contentment. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel to give us clear divine messages. We ask and affirm that Catherine, Princess of Wales, is happy, healthy, healed, and protected. So mote it be, and so it is. Amen. Okay, now that we have done that, we are going to be using the Wayseekers Tarot for Catherine. I have already shuffled it, and I'm going to pull the cards so you can see them, and I'm going to ask the cards and ask the energy to show us how she feels about that portrait. Let's have a look. I find these cards are very kind of pretty. They kind of match Catherine's energy. They are very beautifully drawn. How does she feel about that portrait on the cover of Tatler? How does she feel about it? King of Swords. Okay. it's interesting that we straight away go to this King of Swords. Now, you will know the King of Swords is an air sign male. Now, William is born on the cusp between Gemini and Cancer, but I always have William as sun sign Cancer because he was just born on just over on the Cancer side, sun sign Cancer. And I know, like, some readers say he is King of Swords for them, Gemini, but sometimes, like, it depends where you are in the world as well. You know, the timing might be a little bit out, if you know what I mean. So I get that. But I have William as King of Cups. So this King of Swords, we have an air sign man here. This is a businessman as well, a politician, an entrepreneur, somebody who's got amazing business sense. So Catherine is potentially seeing it just as business strategy. Let's have a look and see what's crossing over, though. The High Priestess. There is more to this, and she knows there's more to this. The High Priestess, it's very, when it is in the upright, and it is here, it's a very kind of passive energy. It's between the two worlds. It's intuition. It's inner knowing. It's being able to create and pull things from out of yourself that are kind of like divinely inspired as well. So I feel like Catherine is going through this very, she's on this spiritual journey. She really is. She's on this spiritual journey. Like, she's had a lot of pressure on her. So it's interesting how she's kind of I would say it's kind of a compartmentalized, the first two cards. But let's see what's known about the situation. Six of Pentacles. I don't think she's too bothered about it, to be honest. And there's the Queen of Swords underneath. Okay. She thinks somebody's being cruel with that Queen of Swords in reverse. There is a callousness. We aren't going to hear anything off Catherine apart from, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles, it's all about balance, give and take, and all of that kind of stuff. So she could just be, well, putting it into context, like, oh, it's just a bad artist kind of thing. That Six of Pentacles, though, she would rather just focus on her philanthropy work, her work in the real world, the give and take, what she does with the monarchy. But she recognizes that it was cruel and it was done maliciously, in a sense, with the Queen of Swords in reverse. I forget the name of the artist. I know she's potentially linked to the Sucrose Squad. That Queen of Swords in reverse, though. Queen of Cups is leaving the situation. Got a lot of characters here. A lot of characters. Now, the Queen of Cups is relating to a female water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Now, you have a few around the energy of Catherine. And I want to say this. I think she's going through something almost spiritual with her health. And she wants to be very present in the material world. But I feel like she knows that the late Diana, the late Princess of Wales, Diana, is around her. Now, Diana is was sun sign Cancer as well. I feel like Diana is really around her, you know? And I feel that's been leading up to this, all of this. That's been leading up. And I feel like it's kind of, with the, from going from the Queen of Cups to the King of Swords, it's kind of like, whoa, oh, what? It's a bit of a cold shower, if you will. It's a bit of a, oh my goodness, what's going on? You have Two of Swords, and that is in reverse. And then you have the Empress in reverse. I see. She's made a decision about how and why she's going to be working with the press. Now, I've been saying this for a long time, like a long time. Catherine and William have been affected deeply at how some of those idiots in the mainstream media behaved. And they have forced her into a decision. And I feel like Tatler have pushed this, have pushed her, and she's now putting like Tatler in with all of the MSN mainstream media numpties. The Empress in reverse, she knows exactly why it was done. Catherine is the most photographed woman on this planet at this time, like the late Diana. The Empress in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is cruelty, this is engineered, and this is strategy, and Catherine knows it. They are trying to make Catherine look like this mousy little figure rather than this absolute beauty that she is. And that's what they are trying to do. They're trying to diminish her. They really are. Now let's have a look and see her concerns. She's worried about further attacks. She's worried about further problems. The fact that the Empress is in reverse surrounding her, this is about Catherine's femininity, radiance. This is jealousy, and it's cruelty. Don't think it was anything other than just a bad artist. And Catherine is worried that people will become obsessed by her health. The whole "where is Kate" thing again. I get it. She's thinking that this is part of it. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. She will do everything to protect her children. With the Page of Cups, what he used, like, I don't like reading on children's energy, if you know what I mean. I think it's a little bit intrusive. But if I'm going to say, I would say the whales is children, and we use the eldest star sign to identify them, and that is it. So the Page of Cups in reverse. There is going to be a few issues around the children. I feel like she's going to want to be protecting them more, especially with her concern about the devil energy. We have got the Ten of Cups coming up. Now, this is nice because this can mean in the next few weeks, in the next few months, she's just going to focus on her family. She's just going to enjoy spending time with her family and be present with them, to be honest. And the next time we see her, I feel like she is going to be surrounded by her family. The Page of Cups in reverse suggests to me that there is going to be an issue for Catherine coming up, potentially with the mainstream media, I would say, because that's the theme that's coming through. This is what's coming through the reading as well, because remember, Tatler is part of the MSN in some shape or form. And that Page of Cups in reverse, I feel that somebody is going to spook her about her children. And I think there is an issue here with the Page of Cups in reverse that she needs to, like, she doesn't need to do anything. Let me say it right. That she will feel like she needs to protect her children more. And I feel there's something coming from the MSN, something from the mainstream media, not just the obsessives typing away online. That's what she's worried about. More obsession, intrusion, disregard, corrupted thinking. She's worried that she's going to come under the attention again. But Diana is definitely around her. Definitely. Oh, there we go. So please leave some blue hearts in the chat for Catherine, in the comments for Catherine. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. And I will see you all soon for some more readings. Take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.